いいか、見てろ。階級を示せ。どうだ。何それ。
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, The Figure Fanatic here, with my first video of 2022. And in this video, I'll be going through some of my personal favorite figures of last year. Now if you follow me on my Instagram account, I had previously mentioned I would be doing a top 3 list of figures, but right before the year had ended, I received one last figure in the mail, which ultimately led me to do a top 5 instead. Now again, these are my personal top favorite figures, so some of my choices were made not only on the quality and likeness of the figures, but also on some nostalgia added as well. Which brings me to figure number 5, the NECA Ultimate Goliath from Gargoyles. Now if you're like me and you grew up watching 90s cartoons, then Gargoyles was most likely on that lineup of shows. I've always wanted some highly detailed gargoyle figures, and NECA absolutely killed it with Goliath, from his appearance to the added paint shading. Now I will say that the wings are super clunky, but I'm glad to see that the draped wings are an added extra accessory that will be made available later on. He definitely brings me back to those old school Toon days, and I'm pretty excited to get the rest of the team when they release. For number 4, we have the Mezco Vapor. Now I'm fairly new to collecting Mezcos, but once I saw Vapor come up for pre-order, I knew I had to have him, and I'm glad that I pulled the trigger. He is such an awesome figure that is so fun to pose, and he comes with a ton of accessories too. Now when I first saw this figure, I couldn't help but think of the band The Gorillas and the avatars that they use. So I actually had this custom 2D head made to fit the Vapor body, and I for one think they go together perfectly. Number 3 is the long-awaited SH Figuarts Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I mean, come on, it's Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We've seen the prototype for this figure for years, and finally Tamashii decided to release him, and boy did they not disappoint. With the updated body and the incredible likeness to the character, I couldn't be happier with the way this Goku turned out, and it is probably still hands down one of my favorite transformations for Goku. Number 2 is the SH Figuarts Cooler. Now this was the figure that came entirely out of left field. I don't think anyone really saw this guy coming, but when he released and the figure was in hand, Cooler was nothing short of amazing. They gave this figure amazing details and paint shading almost all over the entire body, which by SH Figuarts standards nowadays is almost non-existent. For his size and appearance, this Cooler just has such a presence when you have him set up on the display, and I hope this ushers in more non-canonical characters into the SH Figuarts line as well. And finally, my number 1 figure of the year. That is the Game Toys 1/6 Final Fantasy VII Remake Sephiroth. This figure is nothing short of just plain beautiful. From the likeness and details in the head sculpt and faces, to the quality of the soft good clothing and the use of actual feathers for the wing, this Sephiroth literally looks like they plucked him right from the game and into your hands in figure form. Personally, I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan, so when I saw the promo shots for the figure, I knew I had to have him, and I'm super excited that their 1/6 Cloud figure will be releasing soon as well. Now Game Toys is a third-party company, but their attention to detail and quality of their figures is really starting to become widely known. Well, that's all I have for this one. What were your top figures of 2021? If you liked the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. You can drop a comment below if you have any questions or suggestions on anything I discussed. You can also follow me on Instagram at The Figure Fanatic for more daily content, and make sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all my future videos. FF out.